3 and 17. Hey, shalom, shalom, y'all. How y'all doing today?
Maya and Mayana.
Maya and Mayana, okay. How y'all doing? This mom, daughter, mom?
Yes.
Okay, all praises, all praises. Y'all heard the word of God?
Yes.
Okay, y'all believe in God?
Yes.
Do you know what it means to believe?
You want to tell me?
Oh, perfect. Give me Sirach 32 and 22. Because you say you believe, so we're going to show you, sis. We're going to explain to you. Because believe it or not, you're a princess. Check this out while he's doing this. I want you to look, yeah, you know what it is, precept. I want you to look on this side right here. Mom, daughter, right? Maya and Eminem. I'm going to call y'all Eminem, all right? I want y'all to look at this right here, all right? Check this out, right? This is the 12 tribes of Israel, right? All of us descend from these tribes.
Right.
Our forefather was named Jacob, but when he got in a fight with an angel, God touched him and said, you're not called Jacob no more, you're Israel. Right. Which means prince that has power with God. Just like you had her, our forefather had 12 sons. These are them. And from these 12 sons, all of us descend from them. So if you look on this sign, this is what you call a proverb, or excuse me, a byword, which is a lie, what America calls you. These are our slave names. These are Latin terms. America means America Vespucci. These are Latin terms. West Indies, slaves in India. These are terms. Puerto Rican, the ports of riches that they named us. You will never find these terms in the Bible. But on this side is what God calls us. So I want y'all to look on this sign and see what name do you identify in the world with. What do you identify with?
Judah.
Judah. All praises. You know Christ was from the tribe of Judah. Did you know that? Okay, well, we're going to show you. But first, we're going to show you that you are from the nation of Israel. So let me ask you a question. As a mom, have you always wondered why we went into, how we got here?
Always.
Can you tell me how we got here?
You mean humankind?
No, how did we get here? Us, black people, as you would call it.
Enslaved.
What'd you say?
Enslaved.
So what was the vessel they used to get us over here? Boats? Do you think that's in the Bible? We're about to show you it is in the Bible.
Hey, look, we got the whole family.
The whole family. This your son right here? What's your name?
Caleb.
Caleb. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Come on over here, Caleb. So we was just informing your mom that y'all are Israelites. Y'all are from the tribe of Judah, as your sister just told us. All right? So look, Mom, you said that slave ship, you said it's not in the Bible, right? We about to show you. Check this out.
But I don't know where.
We about to show you where. Right here. Well, the Bible's going to explain it to you. Is that all right? All right, go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So y'all might be confused right now. You're like, what's going on? What is he talking about? What's going on right here? Let's go to verse 27 so we can get some context of what's going on. All right, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
And it said, and who?
And Moses with the elders of Israel.
Tell me, who is Moses? Are you familiar who Moses was?
No.
You don't know? What about you?
I know he had a
But Mom, you know who Moses was, right?
I know who Moses.
Who was Moses? Tell them right quick. Enlighten them. Who was Moses?
Moses was one of God's disciples. Correct?
Yes, he was one of God's, yes.
He was the man who, I want to say, brought Israelites.
Yes, God used him to bring the Israelites out of slavery, right? You ever heard of the Ten Commandments? I know y'all heard of that. Caleb, stay with me. You over there juking the job. And stay with me, Caleb. Now, I know y'all heard of the Ten Commandments, right?
Yeah.
You heard of that, Caleb?
What?
You heard of the Ten Commandments? Okay, so you heard of it, right? Y'all heard of it.
Yeah.
So Moses was the man who brought the Ten Commandments, right? So it said, and Moses with the elders. So guess what? Moses is talking to the people just like I'm talking to you. Moses was doing the same thing. He said, look, I went and communicated with God. God gave me some tablets, 10 commandments that he wants us to follow. These are the rules. This is what we're going over right now, right? Verse 15, get back to it.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice.
So Moses said, listen, y'all, it shall come to pass if y'all don't keep these commandments just like your children, right? What happens if your daughter say, look, Mom, I met Jared and I really like Jared. I want to move him in and he's staying here and he's staying here, what you gonna say?
Hell no.
Hell no! You and Jared can get the hell out!
No, Jack can go. You gonna keep
Yeah,
your ass out.
Jared,
You gotta
and
learn.
that's how God feels. He said, look, I got rules that y'all gotta follow. I got standards up in here. On this land, y'all got rules to abide by. Just like you said rules, right? So he's giving it to Moses so he could give to us, our forefathers. So you gotta imagine it was 600,000 people and one man is giving them commandments. Read on, come on.
Of the voice thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So Moses said, look, I'm reading these statutes. We have to keep these commandments or it's gonna be hell upon us, right? Come on.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said, look, if y'all don't keep the commandments that God just gave to me, all these curses shall come upon me. Now, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
Definitely a bad thing.
It's a bad thing. She's right. A curse is a bad thing,
it's a bad
right?
thing, but if you learning from what you did from it, couldn't it be beneficial for you in the future?
I agree. I agree with that. It can be beneficial, but in this context,
when they say
yes,
generational curses, and you think about the things,
thank you.
The things that you inherit, that they say you inherit from other people, like your mom or your dad, or from their generations down. These are things that are tended to fall generation into generation to generation. But those are curses that can be broken if you change your pattern.
That's the point that we're trying to get. But we got to learn from them. That's why we teaching you so we can learn from these things that we broke. Because right now, as a generation or as black people, so-called black people, that's not even a nation. I can say those are white people. I can say, where are y'all from? They'll say, we're Caucasian. That's from the Caucasus Mountains in Georgia, Russia, Mount Sierra. Right. But us, when we say, where are you from? I'm black. That's a color. That's your color of your shirt.
Identity.
Exactly. This Bible is giving us our identity, who we are, where we came from. They like to go to the transatlantic, 1619 Atlantic, transatlantic slave. That's the farthest history they go back to. They won't tell us that we was kings and we was princesses and we was ruling this whole earth. Right. We had them in subjection under our foot. Right. That's why they fear you when they pull up next to you. The first thing a police officer do when he see your son is he grab a gun when he catch him behind a car seat. And he walk smooth and make sure he hold that pistol because they fear him. Right. They know that if he figure out who he is, that he's a God walking on this earth, that they are in trouble.
That's right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.